You, for those who don't know me, my name is Tevin, aka Tev. I've literally been in the same place as you, trying to figure out exactly how you're gonna become profitable. I've been trading now for 8 whole years and finally became profitable in the past 3 months. I started a Discord community that now has over 40 something members, and I created a system that literally will get you there within a few weeks. But before we get to all of that, one thing you need to know: I live in one of the most beautiful places in the world, the Cayman Islands. So big up on the sales blood, welcome back. So simply put, I want to show you exactly how the indicator works, how I made this system super simple for anybody who's a beginner or intermediate level to literally become profitable. I don't care how long you've been trading, I'm just here to literally carry you and cut your learning curve in more than half. I can get you there within a few days to weeks. I've traded all of the systems that you already traded: support and resistance, fair value gaps, whatever else you want to conjure up. I've literally traded all of these things over the past 8 years, and I can tell you that this system that I created is undeniably the best thing that I've ever come across. It is a derivative of supply and demand, but the understanding of market mechanics is way deeper than anybody has ever described to you in their entire career of trading. I have simplified trading to the literal minuscule of whatever you would need to literally become profitable right now. So let's get into it. What's good, people? You don't know what time it is, but I just want to show you how you can become profitable right now. You understand? So let's just get the simplicity of the system out to you right now. You're in a bullish market, this is what you're looking for. In a bearish market, this is what you're looking for. It's very simple. I don't trade the random bullshit that you see people trading all the time, and the heap of indicators and flippity flop and all kinds of other foolishness, right? I keep it very simple. I really do keep it simple. So the simplicity of this thing is you're trading through the highs, you're trading through the lows. Simple. In a bullish market, you see your low, your swing high, your swing low, and all you're doing is, as soon as your price crosses your swing high, this is where you're entering, and your stop loss is literally just going to be below your swing low, right? I'm actively in a trade right now as we speak. I'm in GU, which is the same pair right now. More than likely it's just going to come back and stop me out, but I already took my partials and everything. I really don't care about it right now. This went up to roughly a 1 to whatever it did, as you can see right here, roughly a 1 to 5 already, right? And I already took off my partials. I do not care if it comes back and stops me out right now, as you can see, active in that trade. So this is how simple the system is, my friend. So this is your liquidity target top. That is where you would be entering from, because that's the top of it. So you're using your swing high and your swing low, right? Simply put, wherever it creates a swing high, cool, it's just not letting me put that there. That's fine. So you put your swing high. This is how a bullish market looks: swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high. And that's just how bullish market moves. Bearish market: swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. It's the same thing, it's just reversed. And if I invert this right now, if I invert that, it's the same thing. Nothing has changed. So if you're selling through the lows. If you're buying through the highs. It is simple. Your stop loss goes below the swing low. If you're going out for a buy, you enter at the swing high up here. This now becomes your liquidity target top. Stop the video and rewatch this thing, because it's super simple. I'm literally about to show you this on the live charts, right? As you can see, this is live price. I'm just showing you exactly what I do, and you will have insane RRs. So look at this. So boom, that's what it is. And then you obviously have your stop loss. I don't know why it's so huge right here right now. Anyways, that would be your stop loss right here. Bam. And your target would obviously be like wherever you want it to be. Why? Because you're just continuing. You're looking for continuation trades. You're not looking to get out at a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2. If you want to do that, you can. And this system here produces a very high win rate. So you can, especially if you want a 1-to-1, you will knock off 10 trades in a row, 15 trades in a row sometimes, it's just what it is. So liquidity target bottom, this is just to give you an idea of what the rough draft will look like, and I'm going to show you exactly how it actually looks on the chart. So it's very simple and it's very easy to follow, right? Simple as this. Now what we want and what we are actually looking for in terms of scalability, so that you can get into the best trades possible in a bullish market, you'll have something like this. That's what's happening. So highs are being taken. Now let's just say, because this system works on all time frames, it works on all pairs, it does not matter, it's all the literal same thing, right? And the market is fractal, so what happens on a 1 hour happens on a 5 minute, happens on a 1 minute, happens on a 10-second. This is just how this thing works. You understand me? So let me show you this. If this was a 1 hour time frame or 1 hour chart, your 5 minute will probably look like this. That's what your 5 minute is probably doing. You understand? And this is the reason why you use time frames, so that you can get into better entries. So let me show you this right now. They're all going the same place. As you see this as your 5 minute time frame, you have to understand that this is the exact same thing that's happening up here, right? So let me just move this and move this right here to make it simple. Remember now, if I'm buying through the highs and buying through the highs on a bullish market, guess what I can be doing on the 5 minute? I can buy through the highs, I can buy through the highs, and I can buy through the highs. Now you will get stopped out if you buy it too high, especially if it has already crossed the liquidity target top. You understand this? Right. So this is where the Annovate indicator comes in. So if you look over on this side, you can see where I look on the daily, the 2 hour, the 5 minute. These are my time frames up here. So I am looking to get into trades when I see it create a liquidity target top, move down, and create the first bullish plot. By bullish plot, I simply mean your blue triangle. That's what I'm looking for. And then your bearish plot is going to be your red triangle. Simply put, there's nothing much to it. So now what I've created in that sense in this indicator is to give you that first bullish plot, to give you the first probability of that movement happening. Look on GU, this is on the 2 hour. When this first bullish plot came, it activated, and look at where it has pushed since. So I'm just trying to show you, and this here has been in a bullish market for the longest. So just giving you in perspective, this one came down, boom, you might have been looking for a trade in here. Of course you're going to take losses. Just relax yourself, you're going to take losses. This has a lot more to do with psychology than the strategy itself. The strategy itself is a given. It's a given to get you into trades that'll go 1 to 20, 1 to 30, literally 1 to 15s, 1 to 5s, and 1 to 3s right now. For us is almost like where we just go break even. You know what I mean? It's not even anything significant to us in that sense. But if you do look at the simple concept, or like over here of the 2 hour, saying that you're going to be doing the exact same thing over here on the 5 minute, you can scale down and then get into these trades for continuations. You're looking for continuations. You're not looking to catch the bottom. You're not looking to catch the top. You're looking to continue in a trend, because the trend is your friend, and that's something that's common. You already know this. I'm showing you how simple this thing is and can be. Simple as that, right? I need to make sure I'm recording, because can't be this passionate and just not. Anyways, you need to understand that it's as simple as this. So if I fit this back over here again, remember, this is how this is looking. Therefore, if I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame, I can now use, in conjunction to this analysis here, I can now use the 5 minute time frame to look at things. You understand why? Because I'm looking for the same actions, which is the same thing in here, to be happening on the lower time frames. So now I use the daily, I use the 2 hour, I use the 5 minute, and I use the 10-second. What I entered on, so okay, so it stopped me out just a while ago. Cool, perfect. Stopped me out. I don't really care. Great, I made my money. Now understand this. How I got into this trade just a while ago was like this. Here it is. As you can see, that was the first trade that I got into, the 1 to 3, and then this one right here just went into this one right here. Look, that was a 1 to 5. What do you see that is common? The one thing that I just showed you, which is how the structure behaves. This is how this looked. There, there, it created a liquidity target top because there was nothing that passed it. Therefore, that created the swing low right here. And now that it created the swing low, I'm not assuming where the low is. I'm letting it tell me where the low is. When I know where the low is, or how do I know where the low is? Because once price trades through that liquidity target top, that is telling me, okay, wherever that swing low is the lowest point that it has put in terms of price being in the lowest point, and that's where my stop loss will go, and then that's where my entry will be. Now you would say to yourself, boy, that's a significant trade. Look at how huge that stop loss is. Is it really? Because if you go over here and look on the 5-minute chart, that's definitely not a crazy stop loss at all. That's only 2 5-minute candles. You know what I mean? So if you use this, especially in conjunction with like the 2 hour or the daily chart, you're doing crazy numbers. So you have to understand that. So look at this. This is your swing low. So remember, you started from here, your swing high to your swing low, and then once it traded through, you're getting into that trade on a continuation basis. You just guessing or anything like that, right? So that's just what you're looking for. So as soon as it passes this, that's when you enter, and that's when you go, right? Simple as that. That's just one factor of it. Let me continue this in terms of how structure is being put into place. So bam, bam, your swing low, your swing high, your swing low, your swing high, your swing low, your swing high. So remember, all of these were price points that you could have traded through. So that is where you could have traded through. This is where you could have traded through. This is where you could have traded through. And inside of that price, you have this exact same thing happening. Because if I zoom in here, what do you see? Remember, macro, micro, simple as that. You have this liquidity top right here that passes and comes down to this swing low right here and goes through this swing high. Therefore, meaning you could literally take this trade right here. You could. And what does that award you? A 1 to 3 in about, what is this? In about 1 minute and 40 seconds. It's not hocus pocus. It's just the system of market mechanics. I'm just taking it on a very simple journey. So this is how we approach the markets. I'm obviously, I can go way in more in depth with it, with how I use the daily, with how I use the 2 hour, 5 minute, 10 second to get into these trades. But there's a lot for you to learn. There's a lot for you to understand. Like low key, this is a entry right here that's showing up right now. This is okay, just to show you exactly how it looks. This is what I would be looking for right now if it trades through. Right now, I'm allowing it to put the low in if it's going to create the low. I don't know what it's going to do, and I don't care what it's going to do as long as it doesn't cross this. Because if it crosses this right now, then that's a whole other selling zone that it just created, right? If I was going to short the market, that's where I would short from. But I'm going to buy the market. Why? Because I know that we're looking for continuations. This is just an example, because I wouldn't be trading it right now. We already stopped below that marker, so there's nothing for me to actually be trading right now. And again, there's a lot for you to learn in how this thing actually works and what makes it so good, right? This literally surpasses all other strategies that I've seen in this entire existence, in my existence in this market, in trading these markets. And I've been in it for 8 years. Literally support and resistance, RSI, MACD, fair value gaps, you name it. I got into all of these different things. So see, it's approaching here now. More than likely, you probably would even sell. And even if you were going to get into a sell, that's where your stop loss would be. Do you understand it? So now as soon as it crosses here, that's where you're going to get into that trade. And that's the market mechanics. Why? Because the mechanics is very simple. This is the mechanics. This is how it's just generated over and over and over. And then if you flip that, obviously, what are we looking to do? To buy. Because this would be that buy area right here. You get it? So it's the same thing. Now I re-invert this, and now we just wait to see how it goes. Maybe you go break even on a 1-to-1. You can have your own management style. I do not care about that. We have many different ways in which we do manage our trades, and you can be as flexible as you want based on your own data collected. For me, I go 1-to-1 break even. As soon as I see that reach 1-to-1, I go break even, and now I leave the rest of it to trade, and I manage it from the 5 minute. Once the 5 minute closes above the opposite direction of my MAs, that's exactly when I get into I take out my partial, and then I literally look for management on the 2 hour, and I keep on rinsing and repeating the same system over and over and over again. Now before I let you go, I want to show you exactly how we can. So So like if I hop out to the 2 hour, which is this chart right here, let me show you something real quick. This saves you so much time. Instead of you having to sit down and stare at charts and all this extra BS that you don't have to do, you literally right click the alert. So first of all, let me open the indicator, and of course it won't open, but okay, here we go. Beautiful. So this is the Annovate indicator. You have the options to remove your MAs to see it. If you wanted it to be cleaner, you could even just literally wait until your bullish plots and bearish plots form. You can, if you only want to have bullish opportunities, you can turn off the bearish triangles. You can turn off the bullish triangles if you only want bearish opportunities, right? Based on whatever your setups are. And we have 3 sessions that we mainly trade, which is London, New York, and I call this money injection section, which comes in Asian between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m., right? That's when I see a lot of injection of money comes in, which is roughly around 8 o'clock ish, right? So yeah, you have a lot of different things that you can manipulate in this, and that's that. Now the beautiful thing is, whatever your higher contextual time frame is, all you do is go on that chart. Like we're on the 2 hour right here, as you can see. You right click on any part of the indicator itself and set add an alert to the key level Annovate. You are going to leave it on bullish triangle alert once per bar, create. Now you go back again, put it to bearish triangle alert once per bar, create. What you literally just did was, every time there's a bullish or bearish indication or plot of either bullish or bearish triangles, it will literally send that alert to your phone on TradingView. If you use TradingView on your phone, you definitely would or should get it, and it'll send you that alert. So it saves you so much time versus you having to go every day and check the charts and looking on the charts and forcing trades and shit like that. You don't have to do any of that. Trade smart, protect your capital, be wise, and follow the trend. Like we're making it very simple over here. We're not overcomplicating stuff. We're not slamming a whole bunch of different indicators and so many different confluences and switching strategies. No, we're doing the exact same thing over and over and over again, and that causes us to be consistent, disciplined, and profitable in the long run. We keep a proper mindset. Our psyche is clear and clean. Why? Because we only trade when we get our alerts. We get the alert and we start to look and scale down and look for the trades. And if we don't get any, we don't get any. And the max we might take as losses are 1 or 2 losses. And then who cares about that? Because you're doing proper risk management. You're doing all the right things that profitable traders do. And that, being in a community like the Discord that we have here, you literally will be around traders that are doing the exact same thing. So what does that do? It keeps you accountable. Accountability is one of the most important things in this field, because you are the only one governing yourself. And when you are governing yourself, it's easier for you to break your rules and not have to care, because there's nobody there to penalize you but yourself. But the real thing is, do you want to be profitable or not? You have to answer the question for real, for real. Do you want to be profitable or not? And if that is true, then you have to stay disciplined. You have to follow the rules. I don't care what strategy you trade. You don't have to use this, but you have to stay focused. You have to stay disciplined. You have to stick to your risk management. You have to follow your rules. You have to be obedient to your rules. There's no way out of it. If you want to gamble, you can gamble. Do it. I don't care about that. But I tell you one thing, I won't be doing it. You know why? Because I want to be a profitable trader. Simple. Look at this. From that bullish plot came, and let's say you even just bought through that one because that's where the bullish plot came, and you put your stop loss not below the one that you just did, because there's a new system that we've just formed. You can now put it below the previous low, which gives you a higher win rate, but obviously lower RR. Obviously, because if I go to the max potential of where this is right now, this has reached a max of 5.4, and if I did this one, then it would have been 8.85, and that's easy. That's on a 2 hour. Now, reality speaking, I would be zoning down to the 5 minute. I would be scaling down to the 5 minute. So let's just see what that looks like if I was going down to the 5 minute after I saw my bullish plot. So my bullish plot would have happened right here. Bam, bam, bam. This is where it would have plotted. This is how I just mark up my stuff. This is just what I do. So here we go. This is our 2 hour open, and this is our 2 hour open. So I can know exactly where we are. And then I go down to the 5 minute chart. So on the 5-minute chart, we opened right here. This was our 5-minute play. So sorry, if this one traded through here, I would have gotten into this one, but it came and closed below my MAs. There's nothing for me to do. Now I'm waiting on another bullish plot. This was the first one that came here, and what I would have done, I would have gotten into this one right here, bam, and then let's say this one or this one, whichever one, and then that would have been a beautiful loss, because I followed my rules and I saw it play out perfectly fine, and I would be going break even at a 1-to-1. And reality speaking, I'm just simplifying it right now even more to you, because I would be going on to the 10-second chart. So more than likely I would have been in a trade somewhere in here, probably break even at a 1-to-1, maybe catching like 2 or 3 trades in there. But for the 5-minute, I'm just keeping it super simple for you to understand what it is that we're doing. Now I got that loss right there, nothing to do until I see another bullish plot. I got that plot right here, and it would have given me an alert. So I could have done that on the 5-minute chart. Since I'm in replay mode, it's not gonna give me the alert thing. And then I could have literally bought through this high, because remember, that's your liquidity target top. This is your zone that traded through. This is your swing low. This is your swing low, and then that's where it traded right through. So that would have been your trade right there, going up. So break even at 1-to-1. So this is how I typically draw it out. Break even at 1-to-1. All right, 1-to-1 BE, simple as that. And let's just see what happens. Cool. Price just rips and rips. Now where I take my management, as soon as I see the first candle that closes below the lower MAs, that's where I'll take my partial. So far we've made it to right here to take a partial. I'm just showing you how the system works. I'm so used to it that I'm just blazing through, and then obviously you can just take your time and watch the video. At a 7.18, this is where I would take probably 50%, 75%, 20%, whatever I feel to take at the time. I'll take that, and then immediately from here I go up to my 2-hour and start to manage, because I'm already finished with the 5-minute. Now I'm here at the 2-hour waiting for the same thing to do. What? Close under the MAs. So let me just speed this up by coming out of the replay mode. So what we would do is actually look at where it would have continued to. Can you see this? Like, so right now we would still actively be in this trade without it didn't close below any of the MAs. So we're not ready to even take another partial. So here at 7.18, calculator. So calculator, it's not gonna pop up. Okay, here it is anyways. Hello there. All right, so is it not gonna pop up? All right, so 7.18, let's go. So 7.18 divided by 2, so 3.59 is what we took right there. So 3.59, and now this went all the way to 36.93 max potential. 36.93, divide that by 2. So what we have, 3.59 plus 3.59. So right now, even if you closed it out right there at the max potential, you'd have been walking away with a 1-to-22, right? 1-to-22. And this happened though in the space of 2 days. But a 1-to-22 is absolutely insane. But that's exactly how we look at the system. So it's not hard. It's not rocket science to get to a 1-to-10, 1-to-5, 1-to-15, 1-to-20. It's not. All you have to do is follow the plots that pop up. And again, remember, you can literally remove the bearish ones so that you only look on the bullish opportunities, and you can even remove the MAs to keep it even cleaner. So whenever you do see an opportunity, look at how many times you could have bought into this market. Like you could have bought right here, bought right here, bought right here, bought right here. These ones would have stopped you out, but bought right here again, and then this one would have stopped you out maybe right there, and then you bought again from there, bought again, bought again. Look at all of these buy opportunities, buying, literally. You're just buying through the highs. It's the same concept. Remember, that's the high, swing low, 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 and then that's the high, and then you'd have been playing around in price right here right now. Do you get this? This is how it actually looked. Or sorry, this is how it actually looks with this actual price action versus the concept of this. You see, it's all the same. It's all the same thing, but this is obviously what we're talking about in terms of concept, but this is all the same. These are all buying opportunities that you can literally get in on. All of these are buy opportunities. If you switch it to the line chart, you can see it here as well. Make it even simpler, right? For every time you see a dip, you just buy through the high when it crosses it again. Simple as that. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully you got some value within this video, and I hope that you do understand that you can join the Discord. In the Discord, you will have the free membership portion, right? You can see where I got into one of these before. This is the trade ideas, my trade ideas. This is where I post all the things here, full transparency. You can understand where I get into good runners. See the same system here. I get into good runners. I lose trades. You can see everything transparent. So you have the public area, you have the public chat where we still talk about a whole bunch of different stuff. Like you can see these people over here, they're just over here, bam, bam, bam. This is where I show you a lot of different details, a lot of different stuff. We have different conversations and stuff. This is where I give you the announcements of different things that I'm doing. Obviously, like I said, the trade ideas. This is the main chat, members trade ideas that they put in here, and then we all discuss the different ideas and stuff. This is the key level course. I know you probably can't see because of my camera, but this is the key level course right here. So you start here. I show you how to use the Discord, what we're doing in the Discord, and I show you how the system is broken down. Market mechanics, I show you the different master classes that are here, and I break everything down from the time that we weren't using the indicator to now that we're using it. You have one-on-ones, the different one-on-one sessions, webinars, supporting documents, community analysis, where you send in your own analysis and then we all discuss it. I have in here that is about to be released, the Annovate, different trading styles. So these are different ways in which you can be trading, because if you are a trader that wants to trade every single day, you can trade every single day with this system here, because as you can see, we're down even on the 10-second. So you can trade every single day using the 5-minute and 10-second. You can do it. You know what I mean? But yeah. And then obviously, in order to get access to the Annovate indicator, you obviously gonna have to pay for a membership. But once you get into the premium membership, that is what you have access to, which is all of these other stuff over here. Otherwise, you'll have access to the free membership, the system, public chat, and the mentor free membership. And you can still become profitable from the YouTube channel alone. You just have to stay focused and do what you have to do, right? Peace.